Alright, and we are back here. Game 2 between Catman Champions and the Solaire Club. And Game 1 going to Solaire Club relatively quickly there, as they basically just got an all-out push lineup and said, yeah, we're going to win. And there's more or less nothing you can do about it because we won our lanes really, really hard. I think no doubt some questionable picks from Catman Champions and some questionable allowances, I guess, in the draft is the best way to put it. Letting them get some heroes that that probably shouldn't have been permitted.
I agree.
Oh well.
Other than that, they tried. You know, they tried their best with the Ophelia, which I actually do like because it does counter Tempest in a way if you get the creeps for it. And at the same time, if he had gone one Vulture Lord to counter push with, he would have been a lot more effective as well. Because you know that Vulture Lord is holy crap annoying.
Yeah. And obviously very good counter push as well with the slow and the AoE damage, so would have made sense. And I think at some point he did have a Vulture Lord in the Kong pit. He didn't really use it to counter push so much as scout Kongor, and then I think it died, so maybe not the best use, but whatever.
Very effective.
I don't know. TTL apparently.
So like.
I don't know how all these teams know each other, but they generally seem to be pretty amicable. So I don't think it's I don't think it's a bad thing.
Unless Pew is involved.
Yeah, well then it goes to a whole different level. But first couple of bans here from Legion side are Switchblade and Tempest. Cthulhu and Malakin getting taken out by Solaire Club, so they really don't want to let this Malakin fall into the hands of Zefrantold. I tried to pronounce his name before, and one of the players actually commented on one of the YouTube VODs and said, "This is how you pronounce it." Yeah, that doesn't help. I got nothing, man. But Teal.
Wait, he typed it?
He typed it, and he's like, this is his actual name, because apparently it doesn't show up all the way or something. I don't know. Or maybe he's got a different other name, or I don't know. There's something with his name that... Anyway, the point is, Teal is their carry player, so presumably he's the one that is banning out, or getting banned out on the Malakin. And they haven't picked up a carry for him quite yet with these first three picks. Parasite, Torture, and Kraken can be countered by Magnus and Rhapsody, so I'm liking this Hellborn draft again.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of strange how Rhapsody went through the first three picks without being banned. Like, really? If Rhapsody is available, my team, they instantly pick it. Like, Rhapsody is just on a whole different level. And you said this multiple times, Quincy, so yeah.
I love Rhapsody.
I
mean, it's such a good hero. But, and the other thing is, they're picking Torturer before Rhapsody, too. So Rhapsody's on the board, and they actually pick Torturer over Rhapsody. Which...
If you have a push lineup, sure, but even Rhapsody's good in a push lineup, so...
Especially minion-based push, and, like, they've got good push, especially when Parasite gets into the Hell Cannon, but, like, Torturer's not going to do that much on his own, so this isn't really a push-oriented team, it doesn't look like, from Catman Champions, at least not quite yet.
Unless it's a carry Torture.
Okay, even if it's a carry Torture, though, you don't have to second pick it. Like, because people are going to take Rhapsody over Torture. And, honestly, you shouldn't play carry Torturer, so if somebody takes Torture away from you and runs it as a support, you should consider that a blessing, because then you can't take it and run as a carry. That's just a bad idea.
We ran it mid and actually won one of our games last weekend.
Against who? Somebody good or somebody not good?
Ogre, I think.
Did you?
I think against Ogre. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
It was Laskaduret playing it.
Oh, that's
of course.
Weird. Well, I mean, yeah, he's a mid player for you guys, so that would make sense, but that's odd to me, but okay. Finally, whatever.
Yeah.
Ophelia, Midas, and Rally, the second three bans from the Catman Champion side. So getting rid of the Ophelia push, obviously Rhapsody, Ophelia, strong combination. Midas has some counter push. So we were talking about counter push last time. Heroes that have some of it. I mean, Midas definitely is one of those. In my opinion, the problem with Midas is that he's just bad. So okay, he's got good wave clear and good counter push, but he's just bad. So
he's just bad.
Like, you can't pick him.
I'm sorry to say, but man. I really don't enjoy the use of, No.
He's got a couple of really heavy skill shots that will, when combined, they give you a stun, which is great. But you know, you have to hit the skill shots, so it's essentially a skill shot stun. He's got a decent enough slow. It's not particularly good, and the damage output, unless you get like a ridiculously awesome early start, it isn't that good. It just he doesn't have strong nuking potential for a hero that seems built around nuking. So
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
wanted to mention that. Like, Midas, it's almost like he's a version of torture, let's say, because,
Yeah,
well, maybe not torture, maybe something more. What has an escape and needs to be tanky to do stuff? Okay, so that I like if you ever want to run someone farming or a core like suicide mid or farming carry, then if you want to pick something like magic oriented, dealing a lot of damage, you think of
what about
torture,
Fade?
Elonia, like hag, bubbles, and they all need to kind of stick around the fight, have enough mana and health to be there. But they have really low cooldown skills, and at level 0 transmute, his ultimate, all his skills have ridiculously long cooldowns.
Yeah,
Like, I think they should just get rid of the cooldown reduction and just have them be 6 seconds shorter at all times, because otherwise the hero just feels kind of meh.
honestly, I'm not even sure if that would solve the problem because he's got mana issues too. So having low
Yeah.
cooldowns would be nice, but then how many times can you actually get the spells out in the middle of a team fight, especially if he's not from full mana? Like, it's going to be 3 spells in a team fight because his base mana pool is good, but he's a strength hero, so he doesn't regen mana very quickly. I think, honestly, a good hero to compare him to is Fade because they both have very high damage output, largely in a line, and it's mostly magic damage. They can initiate from further away, Fade with her ultimate, and that's even worse. God damn it. And Midas with his
Midas. Elemental
elemental
warp.
warp. I
Yeah,
mean, like they've got some initiation potential is the point from a distance. And I don't know. Fade's way better, so we don't ever see Fade. We should play. There should be more Fade. Why don't people play Fade?
why don't people play Fade? Ask Slot, please. He's been trying to get it into the meta for like years.
I mean, it was there for a long time. It's just ever since that bound eye change, nobody plays Fade anymore, which I think is
Because you can't
really
counter
unfair.
wards.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, Fade is still a good hero, but I mean, he has a 2.5-second stun, which can never be underestimated,
Yeah.
and he does quite a bit of burst damage, and his scouting potential is absolutely
And
insane.
it's just terrifying to play against that hero because anytime they're off the map, it's like, where is he?
Yeah.
And he
But
can spend
at the
so
same
much time in
time-
Viz.
Okay, so where would you run Fade?
Mid.
You mid
Yeah.
with like another hero?
If you want. Depends what the lane matchup
He-
is.
He's not tanky enough.
I mean,
That's
he's
the
got
main
a
issue.
stun, so he can't. It's hard for him to die because he's got a stun that's pretty damn easy to land. So in a melee 1v1, I think he probably does, or she, whatever, probably does just fine. In a 1v2, she's not going to do very well, so you probably have to dual lane her, which she doesn't like very much because she wants levels, but at the same time, I think the gank presence that you get is nice. The other advantage that she has is she doesn't need mid for like 10 minutes. She can hit level 6 and start ganking, which means that opens the lane up for somebody else. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's a lot
If
of
you-
advantages to her, and to be honest, like the bound eye change that basically prevented her from being used, you couldn't auto attack out of reflection anyway, so you needed somebody else to come along with you and counter the wards. You can still do that.
No,
with two
but that
heroes.
wasn't the point. That wasn't the point for the change, though. It's like, it's the fact that you can see where
Yeah.
rev wards are by when being in the woods, and you being able to know where you can actually go, like unhindered.
Yeah. I mean, as far as counter warding goes, though, it still works.
Yeah. True.
Get a puzzle box. That'll work.
Puzzle box Fade, not even bad.
Yeah, it's good enough. So,
But like the main issue is if you pit her 1v1 versus Magnus, she'll lose. If you pit her 1v1
Yes.
versus Gauntlet, I'm pretty sure she'll lose. Against Prisoner, she'll win for sure because mana drain too strong for the low mana pool of Prisoner. But like
Okay.
all the heroes that go mid, like in a 1v1, are either high burst heroes, and Fade doesn't have high AoE burst. He has high single target burst. Or they're tanky, and you just need a frontliner.
Right.
That seems to be what's happening right now. Like Kraken in a dual, like Kraken dual lane. Please stop.
Yeah.
Please stop trying to do this. Please.
I
No.
know. I don't. It doesn't work. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. He wants levels so badly. He doesn't need the dual lane, and there's no real kill potential because charge isn't that kind of spell.
The only potential is when you have a hero like Glacius, who just puts them there.
Yeah.
If you initiate with that, and then like charge back, but even that is really unreliable and stupid.
And it's awkward because you have to walk all the way around them and then charge them back, and so it's not even all that effective. Especially if you have a hero like Magnus, who can just love search away and like, all right, bye.
Yeah, thanks for that.
So, I don't know, but especially with bottom, Torture is such a good zoning support. This is really a weird lineup for Catman Champions. I don't like the Revenant pick. This is weird.
Like, they could have just they were scared that they were going to do another push lineup, but seriously, they picked Silhouette third. You never need to be scared of a push lineup if they have a Silhouette on their team. Like, oh man, that really frustrates me. They should have just gone balls out for a hard carry.
I mean, to be honest,
Oogie.
I kind of hate both of these lineups.
What do you hate about the Hellborn?
I don't really hate it. I don't really hate the Hellborn team. Why would you pick Grinix? Ever. Don't pick Grinix. It's a bad hero.
Yeah. Bensington would be so much better.
There's
but
a
you don't
million
either.
heroes that are way better in the Suicide lane. Rhapsody here might actually be in some trouble. The Chain Reaction's going down. Nice two-man Lava Surge. Sagata's there on a Madman, who's pretty darn low. Charge forward, though, and they will kill the Rap. So, nice gank from Madman as he rotates over from the top lane. He was getting crushed pretty hard. But, I mean, okay, they're not running a jungler, and I would much prefer them to run a jungler. They could have. Not all the junglers were banned out. They could have run Tempest or something like that, which would have fit their lineup very well. Not in the first.
Tempest was the first ban. Yeah. Tempest was the first ban. I was gonna mention. Oh, respect ban.
No, first 4 bans were Swiftplay. Okay, yeah, Tempest was the second ban. It's like what? Swift. I see
First
Swiftplay.
4 bans.
I never. Okay, fine. They could have run Ophelia. No, could they not? Was that also banned?
No, it's not. But I don't think Noob McNoob plays. I don't know if he plays Ophelia.
Run friggin' Keeper of the Forest.
Yes. We realize now that Keeper is absolutely OP.
Thank you.
We won a lot of games with him in gold.
Just saying, it's a good hero. It's been a good hero for a long time. People stopped running it for no reason.
But only in the Suicide lane.
I still think he's a good jungler. You just need a top lane that doesn't need jungle ganks.
Yeah,
and mid charge back onto Magnus actually. 2-man Lava Surge there. Looks like he will be okay. Torture gonna be elite, 1 more auto attack off, but that's just about it. Magnus in that bottle. And he will be fine.
Okay, so I mean, I guess it's pretty even at mid. 300 G. Well, no. Legion is actually winning.
Kraken's crushing it. It's the Bloodlust that helped out a lot.
Yeah.
Really. On that Rhapsody.
And also the fact that he has a splash.
Yes.
To help him last it, and that he's tankier than Magnus, so Rhapsody can't actually zone him out with the Torturer also there. So in a way, Kraken is good, but it's very defensive. It's like it's reactive rather than what's it called? Reactive rather than
aggressive, proactive.
Yeah, proactive. Magnus and Rhapsody want to do things. Kraken and Torture, they're gonna let them do things and then turn.
Right.
I think Kraken is good at dealing a lot of damage in a short time with the Splash plus Torrent combos, so I mean, I guess it works out if you're playing a defensive team who just want to steadily win their lane rather than,
yeah,
try to dominate it.
I feel like Magnus and Rhapsody do want to be a little bit more aggressive than they are, and they're not because A, they got the Bloodlust, so they're behind, and B, Kraken's just not a good target to be able to try to jump. He's got the escape mechanism. He's naturally so tanky. They could go for Torturer, I guess. I wonder if they'd be able to kill him though without Kraken doing something about it.
Also, with the haste on Kraken, you kind of don't want to do anything. But
honestly,
Glacius is now bottom with Grinix,
reaching
XP, and Revenant is absolutely crushing this Grinix, I think.
What? Grinix is losing a lane?
What? No, of course not.
That could
Agnes is
possibly
going.
be the case. Yeah, Dust of Revelation going out there as well. Ice Imprisonment is going off, and Revenant will fall, so Gank there is set up. And Grenex is pretty
In the
low, but he's
meantime-
not going to die. And in the meantime, they do manage to get the kill out of Rhapsody in the middle lane. And over here, Kraken is looking for something more as Parasite comes in, and there goes the Torrent onto him. Magnus does not have a Steam Bath. He does have a Lava Surge. He uses it right there. And Parasite, that wasn't great.
Dead.
Yep, and Magnus is alive.
Wow.
So that was not good. Rhapsody, yeah, that may not be a great plan for you. And here
Actually-
comes Madman. They do have a Rev Ward, but it's a Legion Rev Ward, and now Rhapsody's dead. I was a little worried about that, and
And a Regen Rune not even being cancelled, so Madman's feeling really great about himself right now.
pretty much.
I'm so confused constantly because I see Laser Killing doing things and I expect it to be Solaire Club, but he's actually part of Catman Champions.
Yep. Damn it, Laser Killing. Change your clan tag. Or at least
Damn
just,
it,
like, throw.
Cannon Dwarf. Damn it, he went for Ghost Marchers.
What's wrong with that?
High burst on the Legion side. That's what.
Well, from Parasite, I guess, but that's not too much.
Kraken.
else.
And is
Yeah.
this a Silhouette in trouble?
I'm not sure, actually. Nope.
No,
It is
I
not
think
a
he's just
Silhouette
gonna.
trouble.
No, it's not a Silhouette in trouble. It's a Silhouette getting a kill.
Yeah,
I'm glad I
Madman's,
pointed it out though.
Madman's kind of surprised about that. I was too.
Yeah,
That death load just did a lot of damage. He's only got 680 health, I guess.
Yeah, but Death Lotus is insane. And he walked past one of the blades constantly, and they deal damage,
Yeah,
man.
no, they do. They do a fair bit of
45.
damage.
45. That,
Like, if you just sit there and let them attack you, then you'll get hurt pretty bad. Meanwhile, I'm in the lane over here. Torture's pretty low. He will drop. Release the Correction actually onto 3, technically, as Magnus Lava Surge didn't do too much. Grinek's gonna fall there. The face hug comes in. Revenant finally coming off to the side. Dust of Revelation goes off. Rhapsody will get charged up the cliff, and it's not gonna be enough, though. Almost got saved by the Kraken charge there. Now Magnus in some trouble, as was Steam Bath and Lava Surge. You just have to be crafty to be able to get away from this, and that was not crafty. Steam Bath goes down here, but do they have any more Invis detect?
W
Kraken?
yourself. Go, Revenant,
He
do it.
actually, did he? I think he forced Magnus out. I'm not sure. Oh well.
Why does he keep stunning back to Revenant? Stun
Yeah.
into the woods if you're gonna do anything, you know? He had woods there. He could have stunned into that and he would have been fine. Or at least fine until help arrived, but...
I'm not sure if he would ever have been fine. He was kind of getting converged on by 4 heroes, but and there was Dust on Torture, who was dead, but coming back in, so... I mean, he was
Okay,
definitely
yeah,
dead.
moral of the story, don't go that deep.
Yes. Maybe don't dive the Legion Woods at 8.5 minutes into the game here. And Magnus once again going to get stunned up by the Skeleton King. And there goes the train reactions also. And just been going to fall again. And this
The
Magnus
Legion had
is at
destroyed
200
a
gold per
Hellborn
minute.
tower.
And as we talk about a lot, that portal key, you need that portal key and you need it as fast as possible. He doesn't even have Steam Boost yet. This is bad. We'll see if Kandorf can do anything to bring it back. He is at 420 gold per minute. We really haven't talked about the stop lane very much, but Silhouette, you look at the GPM chart, and that's kind of funny. Just,
Yeah, it's like... It's a staircase.
reasonably amusing. On the Legion side, it's a staircase. On the Hellborn side, it's a cliff.
Yeah, but Silhouette is finishing the Legion staircase.
Yes, that's true. That's nice of her. And Kraken up here will get frozen. Free Grapple going to come through as well. Will they get a stun off? They will indeed. And very good position there from Silhouette. Gets her Death Lotus off. Gets the nice counter kill. And Release the Kraken actually completely wasted. Which is a pretty good cooldown at this
And
point.
that's
so,
a tower.
Yeah,
That's a tower. Should be a tower.
that should
If
definitely
it's
be a
not
tower.
a tower, that's sad. But
Bottom lane, meanwhile.
Magnus ulti.
Yeah, Grinix got pretty damn low thanks to Revenant. And actually they kill him with the stock! Oh, Grinix. That was bad. Meanwhile, over here, yep, Magnus, is he gonna live? He doesn't have enough mana, and Parasite's just smacking him in the face. Did he just buy? Okay, thought Ghost Marchers. I thought that was a Thunderclaw for some reason, because I wanted it to be.
The Hellborn had destroyed a
Oh,
Legion
man.
tower.
It was blue. It was confusing. I just want
Yeah,
Thunderclaw,
but
man.
Thunderclaw is white. Thunderclaw is white, kind
Look,
of.
hey,
A lot of
it's a
white.
good item on Parasite.
Yeah, totally.
Attack
because
speed?
you farm so much better with it. Yeah.
Attack speed, and you shoot lightning everywhere. Who doesn't want that?
It would be amazing if your creeps would start shooting lightning
That
if
would
you
be
got that item.
fantastic.
It would be absolutely incredible. I would buy it every time.
Yes. And we're actually here going to
man.
get caught once again, but she gets killed by neutrals.
Oh,
that's
man.
unfortunate. She still loses the gold, of course, but not really what they're looking for.
Time your barrel roll, man. Do the
Yeah.
barrel roll.
And maybe don't
And
like,
Magnus.
wait until she stacks or something. I guess they wanted to stop the stack, but they didn't actually stop the stack, so.
Okay, 500 GPM on Silhouette. That jumped from 420 after that Kraken kill, now 5.
Yep.
That's a
Kill,
lot of
tower
processing
kill.
coming, by the way.
Yes. But we'll just skip through all of them because replays, bitch.
Yeah.
I do
Okay, but
greatly enjoy that about
I-
replaycasting.
I would expect Silhouette to carry his team. For
the
sure.
Legion had
At
destroyed
this
a
point.
Hellborn tower.
You would or
I mean,
wouldn't?
5.
Oh.
He would.
Meanwhile, middle lane, they do manage to get the Madman out, so that'll help. Yeah, I mean, 520 gold per minute is going to be really difficult to deal with. And this is a team on the Hellborn side that can defend their base very well. They can protect the Silhouette extremely well, so...
Yep.
And they've got good initiation for that matter.
Like, I just really don't feel that Grinix is
The
good at
Legion
all.
had destroyed a
he's not.
Hellborn tower.
You can
I would
feel
love
whatever
it
you
if he
want,
was
he's
good.
not good.
I would love for him to be a good hero. Quincy, I would love for Grinix
well,
to be a good hero because
he
he's
was.
unendingly annoying.
Yes,
Yeah,
he is.
He was. He is absolutely perfect. He used to be, by my saying was, he used to be a better ganker than Madman. But now, if, you know, not a lot of people are going to ban Madman nowadays either because he's not picked up often
Right.
as well. So, just, you know, Grinix, why? Please, buff Grinix S2.
Yeah, I mean, and he needs
Message from
changes.
people.
He's too squishy for the low damage output that he has. Like,
I think they need to make him more annoying. And Glace
Yeah.
is AFK, looks like.
I guess
'cause,
so. Just standing there. Well, now he's not standing there anymore.
No, yeah, I don't know.
As you might have noticed,
There.
Glacius is AFK. Yep. And they do get the counter kill onto Torture, so it's support for support.
I wonder why he went AFK.
And just stood there? It's a good question. So looking to split up here with the illusion. Release the Kraken goes down, and actually the real one ports into it, so that wasn't a great call, and it was up the cliff, so she should be okay. In the background, eruption going off onto the Kraken, then we of course one dead, and then you get the counter kill out of
He
Kendor,
ported
who ported
back
back in!
Why?
What? It looks like they might still be able to pick up Parasite, and so that's going to be a 2 for 2, but... No, 2 for 1? Yeah, 2 for 1. So, it's still pretty fine for the Hellborn team, but that was a free getaway from Sil, like, she was fine. And...
I would almost, like, that was a moment where Silhouette was typing into the keyboard, greed is good, 9999999, you know?
yeah.
Cheat code for, yeah, okay. I'm glad you got that reference. Anywho, she did finish her
didn't, so that's
nullstone.
okay. Yeah, she did finish her nullstone.
So, and 1200 gold on top of that. Like, even with this gold deficit, I don't think Hellborn should lose because they have really strong late game
Yes.
in comparison. Although Grinix is kind of useless right now. He doesn't even have like an Energizer or... He has Mystic Vestments. Cool, I guess.
I mean, he's not going to get more useful.
He's supposed to be strong early game, and he actually decided to max his Q instead of his E, which I also don't like, because E is the biggest part of your damage.
Yes. I don't know. I don't play
Although
Grinix either, so I can't.
Yeah.
I can't say too much about skill build there.
I used to, Quincy. I used to play Grinix, and then they, you know,
And-
nerfed him to the ground. And Madman might be in trouble, but running
like
away.
he'll be
because
okay.
he's a madman.
Solo
What is
is
he
just
doing?
kind of hanging out.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not sure what
Solo's
his plan here is. And are they going to be able to kill him? Actually, no. Kendorf, that's an illusion, but they will get the counter kill onto Army of Bun, so nice bait from Sin there. We're going to get a kill onto the Sil, but it's not going to happen. Parasite did go for the Buzz Box, good. I was pretty sure there was a Mauler there, but I couldn't quite tell. Because it's pulsing very green.
It's disgusting, actually.
Yeah.
Whenever I play Parasite, I feel like, what am I doing in this disgusting creep? That's why you often see me taking the Wizard instead of the Mauler, you know?
Yeah,
Slightly,
really?
it's disgusting.
I thought it was because the wizard actually can cast something and you don't want to micro.
Oh, no, I micro that decently well.
Legion have destroyed
You know,
a
when
HoN
one-shotting
tower.
Krakens, I generally just go R, Q, puzzle box, tab, R, tab, Q, click. I don't know.
And Blaze just taking that there as Kraken picked up a portal key. And Parasite coming
He
in
has
with the
that-
Hell
he's had
Cannon,
that
but he
for a
doesn't
while.
care. What?
Grenades.
He bought a
Scout
portal
control.
key? That's so crazy. Yep, release the Kraken be on to 3 though. They do get the kill on the Madman. But Silhouette gonna split up here. Nice Rhapsody ultimate. Again, Silhouette rocking out of it. So she will be okay in the background in the meantime. They do kill the Rhapsody. So over here, they're trying to finish off somebody. Grenix is a little bit low. Magmus looking for the finish on the Torture. He will get it. And now they're gonna split up. Grenix has no mana though, so that'll be a counter kill up there. Magmus, in the meantime, has plenty of mana, but not a lot of life. So he's also gonna take a death. And Glacius is like, I'm back, guys. But maybe
Let's see how
not a
useful
great
I
thing.
am.
Yeah, not super useful. So like gonna come here. Actually, does get the stun off onto Revenant. But and he look at the kill. Was he dusted? Must have been dusted.
Must have been a really long time ago because Glacius used it earlier to try and scout out the Parasite to use Ice Imprisonment early. But, anyways, that doesn't matter. In the end, it's a fight that went
I think it went in
better
favor
for
of
the
Legion.
Legion,
Yeah.
for sure. They got 3k XP from that because they were even in XP, and they got like 4k gold. But you know, Silhouette's not split pushing. Why is that bottom tower still alive?
I don't know. Speaking of
Stop
splitting
yawning,
up,
Quincy.
sorry,
You're on
woke
cast.
Up. I woke up relatively recently. What's that one anyway? Facehug there under Rhapsody. We'll get the counter kill actually, and Glacia's gonna die despite the generation not for. They do manage to kill Torture in the background, and Silhouette now cleaning up onto Parasite. And the illusion goes down, and they kill it immediately. She's also out of mana, so Magma's gonna have to help here, maybe a little bit. That'd be good. Yes, thank you. Looks like Silhouette should be okay. Madman, yep, no, portal key away, and he will be fine. Crack taking a bunch of damage, but they do kill Army of Mums on that Grinix. Now laser killing.
Invis
No,
doesn't
it's
work
fine.
against Puzzle Box. I don't know.
No, it does
Magnus,
not.
come on.
No, it does not. Lava Surge away. He's trying to live.
That's the port
Magnus.
from
Yeah, gonna be
Silhouette,
okay, yeah. And
and-
Silhouette's gonna start cleaning this up. They do manage to finish
Yep.
off Kraken. Are they gonna be able to kill Madman here? They see him, but there's the stock. They know pretty much where he's going. Maybe not. Nice juke. Nice juke from Madman. Hastrune, Revenant steals it. What a little bitch. And now
I
Torture.
love this.
Waste of time.
That was good.
Man up.
I
Man
know.
up. You are
Just fight
mad,
him.
Silhouette.
Fight him.
There's no point to running.
Well, it's
Okay.
a hasted Revenant, so
Yeah.
it's not like he was gonna get the kill, but it's not like he was gonna get away from a hasted Revenant, so.
Magma, they want more.
Yeah, they do. I'm not sure why. Again, at the end, they missed the stun. Actually, they do the second stun, and they're gonna kill him.
Stud.
Haste, man. Doesn't make you
no,
invincible.
Madman. Never mind.
And Parasite's in this Hell Cannon, and he's real deep. So if they can kill him, nope, they won't be able to kill him. Never-ending team fight will not end. Grant's jumping in once again. Been
Oh,
fighting now for
no.
a while.
Like, Silhouette's GPM is just growing, but so is
Yeah.
the Legion side. Now, like, they did, that was in favor of the
Hellborn, I think, yeah.
Hellborn, yeah. But, man, there's 5 towers outside their base still up. Silhouette, get working. Come on, do your thing.
Yep.
You know? Ain't what a man can stand. Something like that.
I don't know what you're talking about, but that's okay.
Never mind, it's a song.
So
You don't have
once
to listen.
again, gonna jump onto Torture. Doesn't get the stun off. And there's gonna be a counter as she's getting jumped and she gets killed. So, going for a kill onto the support Torturer. And then dies because I got a portal kill on Kraken. So. Just saying, portal key on a Kraken's a pretty good item.
Is it? I hadn't
Well,
realized.
I played a TMM game yesterday with some guy who was playing Kraken, and he decided that Puzzle Box was more important.
You know, had Parasite allowed Glacius to have killed that creep with the Ice Imprisonment, that would be a dead Glacius. 600 true damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, that would have been hilarious.
Yeah, it would have been very funny.
Oh man.
And over
But
here
maybe
outside,
he
they will
would've
get
done
you
it.
Magnus, and he was charging the eruption. That was a very, very nice pick from Catman Champions. That's going to be a free tier 2 tower, possibly more. So it's still dead for about 5 seconds.
You almost sounded British
The
there, by the
Legion
way.
had destroyed
Toe.
a
Did I?
Hellborn tower.
Yeah, almost.
Power.
Whatever. Anywho,
I
so we
can
have
do
this.
a decent British accent. Well, it's not great.
It's not great.
It's not great.
No.
I
but
watch
you
a
know,
lot of British TV.
yeah, you like a lot of British TV. I mean,
do.
it's amusing for sure.
I don't know. BBC puts on a bunch of good shows.
Yeah.
Monty Python's great.
Sherlock.
Sherlock is fantastic. I love Sherlock.
Sherlock is amazing. I love it too. I can't stop watching. Like when the new season comes out, I'm just gonna. Oh my god! I know it's
Yep.
only 3 episodes or like 6 episodes. I'm not entirely sure, but it's
But they're
amazing.
movies, essentially, so
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
effectively like 10.
Anyways,
Not
so
anyways, let's keep talking about Sherlock.
Silhouette is really low right now, taking Ancients, but swaps out.
Yeah.
But actually, I was going to talk more about British things. So Enthos had a mini maggot imitation.
He has a lot of imitations.
Was it
but
effective?
Yes. It's a pretty effective imitation. You're not
Yeah?
gonna mistake it for the real thing. Like it's definitely not mini maggot. In the same way that the like counterfeit handbags or whatever that people sell. Actually, Violin Noob getting caught out once again here. Missed that, but that's okay because Blaze just dies 2 times. So like if you buy a counterfeit handbag, it's not like a real handbag. They spell Prada wrong or something like that. But hey.
It's
It'll do.
it's like
it works.
it has a flaw.
Right.
It has a flaw.
But,
okay,
but
yeah,
it's much less expensive, and it works.
Enthos
So-
is a lot less expensive than mini maggot. You heard it here,
Yes, he
guys,
is.
on Quincy's stream.
Yes, he is. Much less expensive.
He is essentially free. He is essentially
He is
free.
entirely free. I don't pay any of you bitches.
Don't worry.
Then again, I'm not getting paid either, so it's not like
Yeah.
it's not like you guys are missing out.
You get gold coins.
I do
Don't
get
lie.
gold coins. I do get gold coins. It's a good point. It's fake currency that I don't even want all that much, but
You can give it to me.
like no, that's okay.
I'll just Blinko it away.
That's what I do pretty much. I was
That's
so
what I
happy when I had 54 gold coins left when the Axiom or Axis came out, and
Yeah.
I went to Plinko,
No.
so 54 coins,
No.
54
No,
coins,
no,
one
no, no,
drop,
no.
right?
Oh no, you didn't.
Guess what? Guess what I got?
You did. You got access.
One drop. I had one drop, right where it needed to be.
Oh,
Exactly. It was
oh
perfect.
god. You frustrate me to no end.
How many did it take for you to get it?
Sorry?
Do you even have the alts? No, you don't.
No, I don't.
This guy.
I've tried with my winnings from HoN Tour. It doesn't
Uh-huh.
work.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Win more now. You got some money you won from HoN Tour, so
Yeah, I'm not gonna use that
go,
on
go
HoN.
spend it.
I might actually upgrade my
Solaire here actually just gonna pour it out. And release the Kraken was an interesting place. Missed the charge. And the Kraken ultimate. Okay, now Kendorf is back in. So we'll see how well this goes. Hellflower's onto her now, so she might not have been a great plan. Actually, Torch gets stunned by just the one for the Lava Surge. That'll be a kill onto him. And now the Hellborn side are pretty much all here. Off the side, Parasite getting stunned out. He's gonna die as well. So nice counter there from the Hellborn team. And they're looking for Kraken. They will get the freeze onto him. Is there going to be enough? Glacial Downpour goes in. There goes the Lava Surge as well. So ends up being a 3-0. And this will be finally a tier 1 killed bot.
And Revenant might still be in trouble.
Yes, he might, but he's just going to invis away, I think, and leave.
Yeah. But I gotta say, amazing play from Revenant, really. I mean, not Revenant, Silhouette.
Yeah, it was.
By jumping in at that, like, he needed balls to do that, first of all. But the Legion side didn't even expect it. They were like, what? What just happened? And my god, this is a free Kongor, but they're not getting the bot tower. I would have liked the bot tower more, to be honest.
Yeah,
Then-
they can. I felt like they could have taken the bot tower and then taken Kong, and it would have been fine. And over here, Revenant will
They
scout
don't
this
even-
out.
They don't even have a good Kongor team.
They don't, and they need to be doing this more effectively than they are. They can't, like, Magmus can eat this damage a little bit better.
Magnus is just stunned.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Revenant's gonna try to steal the token here, but that's not gonna work. And so
He got a kill, though.
For the illusion. He did get a kill on Army of Bombs, which is nice, but here's his Krennics. Mob Surge there forward, but that's not gonna work very well either, because it looks like Justman is still gonna die, so end up getting a couple of kills out of that.
Okay, Justman has an obsession. Justman has an obsession with stunning Revenant. We saw that earlier in the Legion Woods when he was consistently trying to stun Revenant to get away. That's not how getting away works, Magnus.
And especially if you don't hit the stun on Revenant, which he has had.
He did, actually.
I don't think he did.
I think it's the only person he hit.
I don't think he hit Revenant in that last one. I'm not sure, but I don't think he did. And Silhouette's Nullstone has been disabled, but she will be able to run away. This tier 3 tower, despite the fact that Sil has a token, they're still playing this pretty passive thanks to the fact they had a couple heroes dead. And now that Magnus is coming up soon, they're going to leave. It's the right choice.
I like the shield breaker a lot, by the way.
On Silhouette? Yep.
Yeah, I think it's the item she needed. She needs to one-shot people.
Yep.
And that's the way she's going to do it.
And, I mean, Nullstone gives her enough defense, especially considering how impossible it is to kill that hero.
Unless you're facing an Oogie.
No, even then, she's just like, well, I've got an illusion up, so I'm on the other side of the map.
I really want people to pick Witch Slayer to counter Silhouette. I don't know why people don't.
I mean, that would work. Break Nullstone, and then you can obviously easily tell whether something's an illusion or not. Immediate death for that.
Mana Drain.
And he gets stunned.
Mana Drain cancels cancels illusion immediately, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, Mana Drain
Okay,
between Mana Drain and the
Miniatures.
Hex, you get a Nullstone break and an illusion destruction.
Top?
Yep. I know I've been looking at this the whole time.
Okay, cool. Bottom as well.
Yeah.
Noob, farming. Okay.
That didn't work very
Steam
well.
boots finished. Congratulations, Glacius. You got your steam boots. I'm proud of you. But was it worth
also.
it?
I think it was.
Huh?
Yeah, he's got steam boots, man. That's game over.
Dude, steam boots. What
game
boots
over.
did
Game over.
What
Game
boots
over,
did
man.
that guy have again? What boots did he put his boots on? I think he put his boots, steam boots.
He put
Yeah,
boots on
he
steam
did.
boots.
The Hellborn have destroyed a Legion tower.
But look, they're on steam boots right now.
Indeed.
They say steam boots. Brother Hessel, they're picking up a Firebrand, so presumably going to be going to Geometer's Bane. Which is...
Have a buyback. I think
Iffy?
she should have a buyback.
I think she should have a buyback too. I'd kind of rather have the Wingbow. To be totally honest with you.
I'd rather have the Frostwolf Skull, but Shieldbreaker makes that
That
impossible,
could also
so I'd
work.
rather have the Wingbow. No, but like Frostwolf is such an amazing item
Yeah.
on Silhouette. Just because you gain...
And background here. I've seen caught out here by a couple of heroes, and she will
Oh.
take the death, so... a bit unfortunate there. Grenix to run past a Ward of Rev, and more Wards of Rev. So they know exactly where he is, but that's not going to be enough. Off the side Silhouette. That is a real one, and she's going to release the Kraken drop right on her face, but 3-man Lava Surge. Glacial Downpour is canceled by the Kraken ultimate, and they kill Glacius pretty easily. Rushing Gate Channel does go off, it doesn't do too much, and the Mauler killed by Silhouette. That's the problem. That's why Puzzle Box is a fantastic item.
Massacre.
So,
Why did they choose the fight when they lost Rhapsody first thing? Like, come on. Like, man, too greedy. Like, their entire lineup is already too greedy, but this was like more
For
of
sure?
greed. More greed.
it's going to be okay. Is it going to be okay? Yep.
Actually gets the kill on,
I'm
yeah.
really annoyed that's not a humiliation. That should have
Grenix.
been a humiliation. But, I mean, like, this Magnus is not initiating is my big problem.
Destroyed a Hellborn tower.
Like, he's not sitting in the background and charging eruptions up. He's sitting in the middle of a fight and charging an eruption up.
A Hellborn barracks has been destroyed.
I don't understand why they think that's going to work.
Like, I understand the logic of, oh yeah, I'm gonna use my ulti later on in the fight because someone needs my reactive stun right now to do, you know, to cancel something from happening. But then you just walk out, wait for your PK, and then ulti and stun in again, because that's way more effective than what he's doing now, where he's getting on to 2 health and then ulti.
In the middle of a lane too.
Yeah.
Because that's effective. But
where they totally don't have vision at all.
yeah. Well, it's only in the middle of a lane. Why would they have vision?
Yeah, true. I don't know. Who has vision of the middle of a lane? I don't know.
Yeah.
With creeps.
Right. It's ridiculous. But I mean, they should be sitting in the background with Magnus, and they should be initiating these fights. Like the Legion side is good initiation too, but the Hellborn can jump with Grinix and Magnus, and instead they're constantly getting defensive because the Legion side is the one taking all of the fights in the beginning. So.
But that's just the problem with the draft. Grinix is useless.
I mean, Grinix is useless, but Magnus can still initiate.
But it's very difficult to initiate effectively with Magnus if you don't have someone in the front already being there constantly.
And so gonna put a nice stun there onto Kraken, ward out to her illusion. So 31 minutes in, they might finally kill this tower. If this Hell Cannon can get it below deny range, which is not gonna happen, so Tier 1 tower bottom is still alive.
I would have just denied it.
Onto Grinix. And you put the dust out. Well, we get the counter kill here. Careful with the puzzle box smaller. Yeah, Parasite gonna get inside of it and jump away. Ward of Ref goes down, and that didn't work very well because it immediately gets canceled by the puzzle box. Rhapsody, you could be in trouble. Yeah. Freeze on puzzle box smaller, and now Rhapsody's dead. Because splash autos. Needs crack on Glacius, also dead.
And Silhouette is AFK.
Real good frame.
I don't know, like, she could have done something that fight because it's a Silhouette. Jump in, jump out. That
Jump
logic.
around.
Jump in, jump out. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. But does Madman outcarry a Silhouette in the late game? In the very late game?
New. But I mean, the problem is that it's Madman plus Revenant plus Kraken plus Parasite. On the other Hellborn side, it's Hellborn, it's Solite. Like, that's really all it is. And Magnus, Solite will be able to get out of their eruption going off onto 4. So they're doing a lot of damage there, but they will still kill him because there's just not enough damage. And there goes Grinix as well, so Cannondorf does survive.
Yeah, it's weird that he didn't. Like, I understand the illusion died really fast, and it was actually good that they used all that nuke. But
Now he's in, but the Hellflower's on him, and that's no Cannondorf. What was the plan there?
I just feel so much greed, man. Like, everything about what they're doing is greedy. Like, even the Glacius staying bottom for the Steam Boots. Come on, man. You've been there long enough. Go back. And then, oh, look. I'm a Glacius with Steam Boots, but I still get one-shotted.
Glacius is dead.
By Glacius. At this point, Kraken just needs to splash on supports and it's gonna be super
and then they
effective.
die. Super effective. Do you even play Pokemon?
A
Yes.
Hellborn barracks has been destroyed.
I'm glad you said that. Good.
You should. Everybody should play. It's, in my opinion, it is the best series of games, of video games that's ever been released.
The best.
The best.
The absolute best.
The best series
Okay.
of video games that has ever been released.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm prepared to stand by that statement.
I don't know what argument I can formulate against it.
I mean, they're great stories. There's a ridiculous amount of replay value. They're so versatile in what you can do. Like, the amount of stuff to do within the game is so varied that you can basically do whatever you want. Like, if you're more aggressive and you want to fight a bunch, you can do that. You can do picture shit. You can create things. I don't know.
It's endless. The possibilities are endless.
It is endless. New game's coming out in October, right? Or November?
I'm not entirely sure about that one. But my main issue with Pokemon is that they, like, that first game, like, Pokemon, well, the first game was Japanese, was the green one. But, like, Pokemon Red and Blue, they were absolutely incredible. And the reboots of that were also really amazing.
Were great.
But I feel like the new games have just been that with new Pokemon.
Yeah, they mostly are. Like, they're mostly a retread of that's already happened, but with a whole bunch of new stuff. And I would say that like Black and White were fantastic. If you haven't played those, you should.
I need
And-
to get myself a 3DS and play those.
Yeah. And X and Y. Have you
Yeah.
not played X and Y?
No, I've not.
You should.
I've
play
not
those
played the new
games.
ones.
I think
I
honestly,
played-
they're two of the most beautiful games I've ever played in my entire life, and they're very very good
Okay.
games when it comes to just like gameplay. But it's so damn pretty. Everything's in 3D. It's fantastic. Like they're just really great games. I was honestly I
Alright.
wasn't a big fan of Ruby and Sapphire, so I'm curious to see what they did with the reboots. But after that,
Ruby and Sapphire?
yeah,
I
wasn't
actually
too much
I
water.
actually enjoyed those. Yeah, a lot of water. That was very, very frustrating. But I had that like nostalgic fun with it by the fact that I played it with my brother, and he had Sapphire, and I would have Ruby, and then we'd see the differences between the games, and we always had like a laugh, and yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed what's it called? Silver, Gold, and Emerald.
Crystal.
Was it?
It was Crystal.
Crystal. With the burning tower with
Yeah.
that bird in it.
Hello.
Oh man. Yeah. Ho. I thought that game was also really amazing with Sudowoodo.
Yeah, that was funny. That was very close to being Willowkeeper's icon. Was the Sudowoodo.
It should have been for
It
sure.
was like a cartoon version.
Because
of it.
they're always just in your way. Just
Yeah.
so like damn stubborn. Like it just fits it perfectly.
I don't know. They are my favorite tiers of games. I play basically 3 games. I play HoN, I play Civ 5, and I play Pokemon. That's pretty much it. And every so
Okay.
I'll play like the Batman series of games. Those are really good.
I actually also enjoy the Assassin's Creed games
I
quite a
haven't
lot.
played those.
But
I should
yeah,
play them.
they're very
Depends.
repetitive in the end, which is
I'm
their
okay with that.
biggest flaw.
Hellborn did some interesting stuff with their wording in this top right of the map.
Oh yeah.
So
So one is 150 seconds and the other one is 212. So Haxor placed both wards. He
Yep.
probably misplaced that first one
Yep,
and
the one on the
thinking
left.
I should totally spend a whole nother ward.
yep. And let's look at how many words they have on the map.
2.
Look at that.
Isn't it beautiful? How efficient this
Yeah.
is right now. Yeah.
That's some good wording right there. Poor guy. I mean, they're way behind. I do feel bad because they've got 120 GP on this Rhapsody, 120 GP on this Blazius, so they're not exactly sitting at the happiest times. And Noob did buy a courier just to scout out Conquer, so they've got a mobile ward here in this courier.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You see BMG doing it and you're like, "Oh, that's so innovative." But then you see a gold team doing it where they have 2 wards on the same cliff and then you're
Well,
like, "Oh,
Now they have
might as
3
well."
wards,
Has been slain.
and they can make them all be on the same cliff if they want. Dude, they have
one having slightly less
of this
vision.
particular area, they know everything that's happening. There's nothing that happens there that they don't know about. I can imagine they're just sitting in the base, like they're sitting in the well going, alright, I'm keeping an eye on this. I'm going to check out everything that's happening on this part of the map. Nothing that goes down there is going to get by me. And Solar Illusion going to get killed up top here. So he was trying to split push, so there you go. Gandor finally deciding, hey, let's split push some stuff. And they did
top,
kill the tier
right
3,
top.
tier 1 bottom.
White top.
Cause why not?
Okay. I stand by that
I know.
actually.
Yeah, maybe they want to take the tier 3 tower in the base. That's fine. And Wild Hunter here. Grinix, you in trouble.
Wow.
How much
This
trouble?
parasite-
He did not
I don't
grab
know.
his puzzle boxes.
What?
That was
Okay, this
interesting.
parasite needs some work. This parasite needs some work. He needs to practice.
I'm not sure why he did that.
I think he's just like, I'm gonna just auto attack him to death because I'm super strong and
Yeah.
no, you're
That's why I buy
not.
a codex. That's why I buy a codex. Screw puzzle box. Get a codex. That would have killed
Yes.
him. He's only got 948 health. I definitely would have killed him. Both sides playing rather passive at this point. I haven't really noticed. It's 38 to 23 hero kills. Like the Legion side has a pretty massive advantage. We haven't talked about that too much. 26k gold now and 29k experience. It's never really felt like the Hellborn are out of this because it doesn't feel like they're losing these fights that hard. But apparently they are. And I mean, yeah, you just look at the GPM chart here for the Hellborn team. That is ludicrous.
Yeah.
Nobody has money at all.
Except for Silhouette.
Except, yeah, I mean, except
And Silhouette
does.
isn't even finishing the tower. Oh no. Like,
Well, it's done.
oh man.
So maybe they'll finish it for
Yeah.
her. Parasite
I
used to be
wouldn't- I
annoying as
wouldn't
hell
like
with his
to.
Hell Cannon. This new Parasite is kind of broken. I don't think you should
No,
gain
not at
health.
all.
It should be like a 0% health at level 4. So you don't lose any health, but you can't gain it back. Because basically what this means, plus the movement speed, it's impossible to get him out of some of these creeps.
Yeah, that's true. Like, it does feel rather broken. And when I'm not playing it, I would very much want that to happen.
I would imagine.
Do you know
Because,
how
like-
much I play Parasite? In
Yeah,
these games,
I
by
do
the
know
way?
how much you play Parasite, in fact.
The Legion have destroyed a
And like,
Hellborn tower.
he was never in any danger there. He just took a free tower, a free tier 3 tower by himself, and he was never in danger. Actually, charged back onto Rhapsody there. There's the immediate kill. Shrunken heads are going up all over the place. Eruption in the background, but again, the shrunken heads are everywhere, and we're not going to see just we're not going to do too much. So again, lockdown here will die. Army bumps in the background, also taking the death, and I can't imagine that this is going to
Hellborn
last
barracks
much
has
longer.
been destroyed.
Yeah, alright, so they're going to call the GG's here, and that'll do it for game number 2. So Catman champions actually taking the second game, and they're going to be forcing a game 3, which we already casted, actually. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. When it comes to the stream, if you're on the YouTube VODs, then yeah, you can just go watch it.